21st century can be better described as the age of acceptance. While we still have people not very open to the acceptance of different sexual orientations, we still have a huge chunk supporting and showing love to them. Talking about 2020 more specifically, this year has been a year of ultimate plot twist, and if you don't know already, I'm talking about Ellen Page coming out as a transgender. As an influential actor and producer who won multiple awards, it takes a lot of courage to come out as someone with a different sexual orientation, considering the kind of audience they might have to face. But for Ellen, now Elliot, he got a lot of appreciation for his courage and for coming out to the world, from not only common people, but from numerous celebrities like Miley Cyrus and Ellen DeGeneres. Hello movie buffs! This is your guy, Heisenberg, and you're watching The Watch Culture. In today's episode, I'm going to expose Hollywood for you and how it affects the trans community. Stay tuned to know all about this concept. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Not long ago, transgender people felt they had to be grateful for the mere fact that Hollywood was willing to tell their stories. With non-trans stars like Hilary Swank in the 1999 Boys Don't Cry, Felicity Huffman in the 2005 Trans America, or Jared Leto in 2013's Dallas Buyers Club. Well, it's about time that the transgenders are now part of the industry itself and are being treated as family by most of the people within the industry. Fortunately enough, Elliot Page is not the only transgender getting acceptance in the industry, and here are a few of those. Laverne Cox, Orange is the New Black. In 2013, when she began playing Sophia Burnset on Netflix's Orange is the New Black, Laverne Cox jumped into the spotlight. She played a transgender prisoner in a women's prison in the show, and Cox was nominated for 3 Emmy Awards for her role on the TV series. She was also the first openly transgender person nominated in an acting category for a Primetime Emmy in 2014. Other than that, Cox appeared in a few other TV shows as well, like The Mindy Project, Dear White People, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. However, acting is not the only thing she's good at. She is using her platform to spread awareness on transgender rights as an activist. Alex Blue Davis, Grey's Anatomy. On shows like Two Broke Girls and NCIS, Alex Blue Davis got his start on TV, but he's best known for his role in Grey's Anatomy. Davis plays an intern, Dr. Casey Parker, who's an openly trans man. The showrunner, Krista Vernoff, explained how she rewrote Parker's coming out plotline several times until we came across Dr. Casey Parker saying, "I'm a proud trans man. Dr. Bailey, I like for people to get to know me before they find out my medical history." Dominique Jackson, Pose. Dominique Jackson is known for her role as Electra Abundance on the groundbreaking show Pose by FX. Her character agrees to have sex assignment surgery in Season 1, usually referred to as bottom surgery, and Electra has lost some friends and her boyfriend to the courageous decision. India Moore, Pose. India Moore began as a model, but it was when she was casted as Angel on the show Pose that's when she really made a name for herself as a trans and non-binary woman, becoming a mainstream sensation, booking many more modeling gigs, and finally becoming Elle's first trans cover model. Moore said advocacy is one of the most significant aspects of their lives in that cover story. MJ Rodriguez, Pose. This show really did show some extra support to actual transgenders rather than straight people just playing the character. MJ Rodriguez appeared on TV in shows such as Nurse Jackie and The Carrie Diaries before landing her role on Pose, which proved to be highly fruitful for her. Rodriguez told Metro she sees this newfound attention as an opportunity for the trans community to be reflected. Jamie Clayton, Sense8. In the show, Clayton plays the character of a trans hacker who discovers the ability to see into the minds of 8 other individuals around the world. Jamie Clayton is known for her role as Nomi Marks on Netflix's Sense8. Clayton joined Netflix's Designated Survivor as Sasha Booker when her previous show Sense8 ended in 2018. Clayton has become an activist for trans rights outside of television, especially trans visibility in Hollywood. Hunter Schaffer, Euphoria. Her appearance as Jules on HBO's Euphoria is Hunter Schafer's only acting credit to date. While her acting resume is thin, it's impactful. Her character is one of the few TV trans characters who's not really struggling for her identity. Schaffer told Variety, "There needs to be more roles where trans people aren't just dealing with being trans, they're being trans while dealing with other issues. We're so much more complex than just one identity." It's great to see all these actors getting acceptance and recognition in the industry, but nonetheless, it can be mutually agreed upon the fact that they still have to go through some rough patches on their journey to acceptance. One such case is that of Trace Lysette. In 2018, Trace Lysette had become one of the most recognizable transgender actresses in Hollywood, but ironically enough, she lost her health insurance in the very same year. After multiple seasons on Amazon's Emmy-winning Transparent, a stint on Caitlyn Jenner's reality show I Am Kate, and one as a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race, Lysette's career was on fire. She recently appeared opposite Jennifer Lopez in the fall hit Hustlers, in a role many viewers may not have realized was played by a trans woman. And it would be normal to think that after getting so many hit roles, she must be swimming in her own pool of cash. Well, unfortunately enough, she didn't earn enough in 2018 to qualify for SAG's relatively low minimum, between $17,000 and $33,000 during a base earning period, to be eligible for health insurance. If that doesn't define the struggles they go through, then I don't know what it is. Not to mention all the challenges faced by trans actors prior to even booking a role. Multiple trans actors reported being told that they were not trans enough for explicitly trans roles, either by casting directors or agents, if they weren't still being left out of auditions for cisgender roles. Such as baffling remark would be upsetting enough. Individuals, especially from the trans community, have been facing problems ever since Earth came into being. However, in times like these, when everyone is getting a chance to do what they love and follow their passions without any judgment rather than settling in some contemporary fields, the trans community is still facing challenges. There needs to be more degrees of acceptance towards these individuals, breaking the stereotypes and stigmas attached to them.